Since we have just begun the second portion of our course, I wanted to give you some suggestions to make sure that you increase the number of points you're obtaining in your discussions. So posting by the deadlines is one of the most important things here to avoid losing points. Many people are just posting right after the deadline and a few days after the deadline. And that is only shaving off points that may come back to haunt you at the end of the course when you do not get the grade that you were expecting. So don't avoid posting by the deadlines. Remember that it'll take points away from your grade, and then at the end, when there's nothing you can do, you may regret it. So don't do it. Try to avoid post by the deadlines. Also, remember to make connections from between what you read and what you're commenting on the board. You may make connections when you do your initial posting, but you must also make connections when you reply to your classmates. So don't forget that. Do not overuse quotes. Do not compose your message out of quotes from different articles. That is not a good way to write. What you need to do is you need to paraphrase what the authors are saying and summarize the ideas that authors are saying, but in your own words. This is really not a good principle for writing papers at all. And also cite work appropriately. You're more or less being able to cite work that comes from papers, but when it comes to other sources like videos and websites, you're not doing a good job at it. And so I'm going to give you some resources that will help you with this. There are methods for citing non-print resources. And so Purdue's OWL Lab gives you all the ideas about how to cite things like television broadcasts and series and music recordings and all that. And also there are methods for citing electronic resources. So you can have different types of online articles, books coming from the Kindle, video, audio, all of those have their different ways of being cited so that people can find those resources. And so happy multimedia designing, evaluating, and using in your own teaching and learning.